Indiana is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in support of the Bipartisan Congressional Accountability Act of 1995, introduced by House Administration Chairman Mr. Harper and the Ranking Member, Mr. Brady. I also want to thank the colleagues who have helped lead the effort, Representative Byrne and Representative Speer, along with my colleague, the Ranking Member of the House Ethics Committee, Representative Deutsch. Current law, the CAA as we call it, was enacted over 20 years ago, and it has become so outdated. The proposed reforms in this Reform Act work to improve our response to harassment and discrimination so that allegations of wrongdoings can be investigated swifter, fairer, and in a more efficient manner. This legislation prioritizes protecting the victims while ensuring due process for the accused. Congress must be a force for justice in order to ensure all employees have a safe workplace environment free of sexual harassment or discrimination of any kind, because it is completely unacceptable to be subjected to harassment or discrimination of any kind at any workplace in our country. The element of the CAA that allowed for silencing of victims and spending taxpayer dollars to settle claims for members of Congress must be changed. The CAA Reform Act will increase the transparency and accountability in Congress and create a more victim-friendly process. It ensures sexual harassment and discrimination settlements made moving forward will no longer be secret. This bill will protect taxpayer dollars by requiring members of Congress who have an award or judgment against them for harassment to personally pay for any settlement. As chairwoman of the House Ethics Committee, I'm proud to work alongside our ranking member, Representative Deutsch, on this important bipartisan legislation. I want to thank our colleagues who worked to ensure that in order for the Ethics Committee to fulfill its obligation to the House to investigate and potentially discipline members and staff, now the committee must be given information on potential bad actors. CAA Reform Act ensures the Ethics Committee is given that information.
Gentleman's time has expired.
30 more seconds.
I'll yield 30 more seconds.
The gentlewoman is recognized for additional 30 seconds.
Thank you. It provides an automatic referral to the Ethics Committee upon disposition of claims before the Office of Congressional Workplace Rights, currently known as Office of Compliance. So now the House Ethics Committee can quickly investigate allegations of wrongdoing while protecting the identity of the accuser and ensuring due process for the accused. By supporting this Reform Act, we're showing the nation that Congress is taking strong bipartisan action to improve the workplace called the People's House and the conduct of those who work in it. Thank you. I yield back.
The gentlewoman yields back. The gentleman